Alrighty, welcome everybody to a new channel that I'm going to be making. I'm going to be posting my trade recaps here. I should do an introduction. My name is Ben Bruce. I I've been trading for about 5 months now, 4 or 5 months. I haven't invested any real money into the markets yet. I trade foreign exchange markets. I haven't invested any money yet. I'm getting pretty close to doing so. I'm feeling a lot more confident in my trading abilities. And the reason I'm doing these videos is so that I can sort of have a way of journaling my trades because I haven't been the best at journaling my trades. And I realize that that's really important to do. So I'm gonna experiment with this. I think it'll go well. Let's jump into it though. So I trade London session as well. So I'm in New Zealand. I trade London session because that time zone works out. That time works for me, that session. Um, and I'll probably it's the London opens in roughly an hour and a half, so I'll give my pre-session analysis first. So I'll just share my screen. There we go. Okay, so I trade three pairs. I trade GU, GJ, and EU. So I'll start off with my analysis on GU. So when we look at the monthly chart, we can see it's a bit, sorry, quite a bit of lines here, but we can see here we have this fair value gap. I'll just put my cursor here, the fair value gap from here all the way down to this candle just here. And we can see price is just about to fill it in. So, and my observation is that typically price will wick fair value gaps. So it'll go slightly past, but then it'll come back down and close within the fair value gap. So that's what I'm betting on. And then we can come down to the weekly. Obviously, here is a bit of a level of, yeah, this is, you can see that the fair value gap might come into here as well if we call it a weekly fair value gap. But higher time frames hold higher power. So I'm calling it a monthly fair value gap. So bearish monthly fair value gap, I've marked that out, and we can see price currently is roughly 23 pips away from it. So I think we'll probably hit that pretty soon. But the thing that I'm betting on today is that it's not quite there yet. So when we come down to lower time frame, we can see on the hourly it has had a bit of a retracement. So for this session, so for today, I'm saying this is my daily bias. I'm bullish because I think price will want to have a bit of what would it be, like a 1 hour retracement, filling in this 1 hour fair value gap. So we can see from roughly here to here, we can see that this is a 1 hour fair value gap. And already price is starting to wick it. So that's a good sign. And then I've also labeled here when we go into the 5 minute. So as while I was at the gym, I saw like price made a double lows and it started to sweep it now. And then also on the 15 minute, we can see this 15 minute fair value gap right here. So this is roughly the 50% mark of the 15, which is a good sign. So I've kind of got my eyes on it now. We'll see what price wants to do. The only thing that's a little concerning is that it's quite early. I don't know if you can see the time, but it's again an hour and a half until London opens. So I'm a little like iffy about this, and I haven't actually checked the news today, which is not very good of me. But yeah, okay. So not much news today. So we should be all right. Um, where are we? Okay, so that's GU. Let's go into GJ. Here, we'll go on the monthly. We'll give our high time frame analysis. Monthly right here. Monthly is, I don't think I went on the monthly here, to be honest. All right. Here I was saying that it hit a level of like resistance. I do use sort of resistance confluence at times. We can see that price also swept these levels here. And so for this, I'm saying my overall is sort of bearish. We go into the weekly, we can see this bullish fair value gap right here. So we have a bullish fair value gap for now. So keep that in mind. While it did have a bit of a sweep, we do have a bullish fair value gap. So in general, we think price is going to retrace into this fair value gap. So going onto the day, we can see, all right, we have some levels here. We also have this daily fair value gap here. So price will probably want to come and sweep this. Although we're not quite there yet. Like we still have, it's still quite a while until we reach that. So I don't think it's going to happen today. So what I'm calling, and it's already forming already, is that yeah. So I listed here smaller retracement from this weekly low before entering into the weekly fair value gap. So obviously right here we have some lows that are formed. So today I'm betting that price will come down, sweep this area, probably fill in around maybe this hourly fair value gap right here. We see here, I'm probably this hourly fair value gap right here is a good bet. What I like to do is I like to draw up this Fibonacci retracement, and I like to we'll just draw it out here to where price is. And remember, it's the bottom, the top, it's the high of the previous candle and the low of the next candle, which makes the fair value gap. And I like to mark out the 50% mark of the fair value gap because I typically like to see price either reach that or below it to consider it a valid like entry really. So this is GJ. So we're gonna be bullish for this. Um, so bullish on GU, bullish on GJ. And what I like to see on my peers is the biases all kind of lining up. The same thing, I'll just explain it because they all kind of move together, especially EU and GU. They kind of move very similar because they're all mostly hedged against the dollar. So when we see everything line up, it gives us more confidence that our analysis most likely will play out or is true in some sense. So it's good that these two are lined up, especially because they're also the pound, so the same currency and same biases. So that's a good thing. So let's look at EU. I'll just speed through this. Roughly the same thing. Oh, actually, we not actually. I was gonna say for G it's the same, but it's not. For this, there is no monthly fair value gap. So what I'm wanting to see is a sweep of at least this monthly high. I said month-ish high because it's sort of hard to say like what level it wants to sweep. Although that's not the point though. The point is that we know it wants to go up because we can see these levels up here very clean. There's nothing else really stopping it from. There's no other reason why I would want to have why I would want to retrace. There's no fair value gaps here. It's very obvious that this is a level of some kind of resistance. We see price resisted here, and we had a bit of a consolidation in there. So we're pretty confident that at that level, price will most likely want to test that. So I'm betting that price is going to go up there. We can see yesterday, I thought price was going to have a slight retracement from this level, but it didn't. And I didn't take a trade on that, so that's all right. Um, Today we can see a slight daily fair value gap in there. I don't think it's too significant, especially since price is somewhat far away from it. We can see, oh, it's a well, we know that price will want to go up, right? And already it's starting to have a bit of retracement. So today we're bullish on EU. You can see on the 15, it's well, there's not a lot here to be honest. This is my least confident pair as I wrote here. We have a couple 5 minute fair value gaps. That's about it. So today I'm not too confident on EU. I'd either like, yeah, GU or GJ. Price hasn't quite yet hit this 50% mark on the 5 minute fair value gap, but we'll just wait and see what it does. So that's the analysis for now. I will cut back when uh anything happens, I guess. How do we pause the recording? All right, welcome back. Quick update. GU starting to rip a bit. Um, I'm on the 1 minute here, and I've marked out where like the bottom of the 1 minute is. You can see it perfectly lines up to where price just tapped in. Um, this could be the reversal point, you know? Who knows? But I'm gonna stick to what I said. I think it's still over an hour till um London session. I think we want to touch these fair value gaps down here. So this is the bottom of the 15 minute. Probably wick around here, close a 15 minute close, and then I'll look for an entry there. Yeah, that's just what I want to wait for. Yeah, I'll get back to I'll cut back if anything else is needed. All right, welcome back. Um, I'm unsure as to whether we're really going to get a GU trade. It's really wanted to just yeah rip off the 1 hour, which is totally fine. I mean, we didn't lose anything, right? It's just and not every day you'll trade, which is totally fine. It's just wanted to wick the 1 hour probably like this. It's all good. We still have GJ, which has the potential to still sweep these lows here, and then also like these lows here. So really, all these lows here is what we're looking for. Still, I'm still saying this might want to come down and test it. Oh yeah, we'll see, we'll see. It's just we're just monitoring, you know. EU, yeah. This probably was the move. We'll see though. We've still got 40 minutes until market opens, so anything can happen, you know. Anything can happen. We'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah, price. Maybe it does want to go down. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right. Quick update. We have some stuff going on. It's about 6 minutes till London Open, and I just got an alert that GU, yeah, just swept these here. Um, do I want to see it wick the 15? Probably, just since it's not quite market open yet. It is looking like, I mean, it's a decent-ish looking sweep, to be honest. Oh, it's quite low actually. Well, yeah. Do I want to see some more action? Probably, just because we do have EU here. Feel not quite. Oh yeah, we did film this 5 minute actually. Okay, and then GJ not quite down. So you can kind of use this is I like to use like other pairs as sort of confluence as well. So I think GJ is gonna sweep these. So that means that the pound has to go down. And if we apply that sort of theory to GU, pound going to go down a bit more. That means most likely it's going to wick the 15-minute fair value gap. And we can see here as well that this 5 minute extends a lot more lower. So that's sort of extra confluence as well. So because of that, I'm going to just on the sidelines still, waiting for something potentially to stir up. Yep. All right. So we're back. We're back. We are in London now. London Open. We saw that price wicked 15-minute fair value gap. Still 10 minutes to close, although it looks like we're kind of getting a decent reaction off this. So I'm gonna there's a little mini fair value gap in here. I'll keep this on my radar. We'll see if price makes some kind of reaction off that. And that's really all there is to enter off. EU, same here. I mean, we have this 5 minute fair value gap that's got filled. We could see a sweep of that and then I just don't know how much I would want to go down anymore. I'm just looking here at GU and gosh, I'm zoning out. I'm just seeing here like relative equal lows sweep. And it did wick the 15. So it did hit everything I wanted to see, which I like. We could maybe see a 5 minute. Yeah, this right here looks a bit better. So we'll see some kind of fillage of the 5 minute fair value gap and then a break out of it. And hopefully that is that'll be our entry. So yeah, I'll cut back if we see something. All right, we're back. Quick update. We're seeing some more levels get tapped through. EU here. Let's go on 5 minute. See sweep here, though looks like it wants to keep going. The thing that'll happen is this is my observation. They kind of give you these like they give you potential trades and like price will set up and all that, and it'll give you potential things. People could say like, oh, sweep there, although I might want to fill in this 5 minute. So you never truly know which one it is going to be 100%. Here we have GJ. Looks like it's here we go. Swept all these. It's not quite tapped. Has it tapped into it? It has. No, wait. We want to tap into this here. We haven't tapped into this 1 hour yet. Weekly fair value gap. Yeah, we haven't quite tapped into that yet. This is the beginning of the weekly fair value gap. I did just want to see a small wick on it. That's all I was wanting to see. So that it does. Yeah, I mean, it is what I was looking for. Okay, this could be a decent entry here, to be honest. Okay, yeah, I'm liking the look of this right here. We'll line that up. Let's check GU. How are we going? We've just been in a little bit of a consolidation here, to be honest. Yeah, did tap the 15 minutes. we want to see this still a decent imbalance right here, but we could see I don't think the 5 minutes been filled, has it? Is that 50% mark? Let's see here. Oh yeah, that is 50% right here. Okay. Might have missed GU, not gonna lie. We'll just keep our eyes on it because GJ is looking like it's gonna wanna rip up. To be honest, I think GJ is probably the best bet. I might, yeah, what are we thinking? EU. Okay. EU's, oh, all right. Okay, okay. Yep, here we go. Nice. Get it down. Get it down. All right, we're doing some like live trading, I guess. GJ is also, I'm just should probably pull up my phone. Filling in this fair value gap here. That's good. We want to see, so we've hit the 50% mark. That's step one check. Cool. Now we're having a slight break up. Oh, do I take that? Yeah, could be a decent. Do I take that? Oh, I'm not sure. Let's just line up the trade. Look for take profits. So obviously areas of liquidity. Probably we would do this fair value gap there. Oh, that's maybe the stop. I think the stop loss is too big on this. Let's just see. Where's this hourly? Oh, damn it. Here we go. So this the red line. Oh, black line. Yeah, so that's the whole hourly. I don't know. Maybe we could do 50% mark of that. Oh, damn. As you can see, my efficiency is not the best. Come on. Damn. Wow. Okay, we really wanted a rip. I should have. Ah, yeah, okay. Might have missed the entry there. EU maybe is the way to go then, because we still have a decent-ish entry here. If we can see some kind of fair value gap get formed, okay, fair value gap there. Let's see. All right, maybe GJ is going down. Nope, GJ is just ripping. Still some more fair value gaps here, but I should have gotten right here. That's just, yeah, that's my bad. It's pretty fast paced. Um, although this isn't the best RR, to be honest. You could probably like up here. I did mark out this area the other day as well. Although, does Price want to retrace this much? That's the question. Uh, how much is that? That's 2.5. Mm, keep out. I mean, for now, we've not got the best entry. I wouldn't take that. I want to see maybe we still have some kind of fair value gap in here. So maybe can test that. If not, probably we'll duck on GJ for now. We have EU, and I've done a 11 to, I've, oh shit, is it? I don't know if we should do that high. I mean, this is the, what was it, the monthly, was it monthly or weekly highs up here? I don't be able to see it that far. Uh, yeah, all right. Yeah, it is. Don't know how much we'd go on that, to be honest. The fair value gap. Okay, I'm gonna cut the recording for now. I'll play it once something happens, really. Stop share. Okay, possibly a GJ trade if it closes above. Oh, I think I just played it in time. Damn, did that close above? It did. It did. Okay. I reckon that's a GJ trade. Although, yeah, shit. Oh, oh, damn. It closed above the 15-minute fair value gap, and that's still a 2-1. The problem that I had before, I'm gonna execute this. I'm gonna do a small trade there. Just gonna do 5 pips, stop loss 184.445, take profit 185.46. See here. Haven't bought yet. That is a closure, and that is a technically a closure. Yeah, I bought it. Um, it's just a small trade, just because obviously not the best are. Um, what did we get in it? 7, 7, 8, around here, roughly about there-ish, because TradingView does like MT5 is a little different in TradingView. Say like around there-ish. So like 2-1 trade, stop loss. The thing I noticed a mistake that I made. You usually when you play off sweeps, so I've been kind of playing off fair value ups lately, and for those you kind of need to be more cautious with where you put your stop loss. Whereas with sweeps, you can be like, especially for this, since the stop loss is going to be quite large, um you can put it right below the sweep, because in theory, if the trade you're taking is a sweep and the sweep does occur, price won't go below that sweep again. And if it does, it invalidates the sweep, which means that you just your entry just wasn't right. So I'm betting that this was a sweep, and by the looks of it, it does look like a valid sweep. We have liquidity all in below these areas, and that's it's a decent 10 pips here, or roughly, yeah, 9 pips. Decent sweep. Decent enough for me to take a trade on. Realistically, I should have entered here. I saw it, but I fumbled right here. I probably could have waited for a fair value gap entry down here. But price did close above that 15-minute, which gave me enough confirmation. Right here, I needed to enter right here, and I was fumbling around with the stop loss. What I needed to do, stop loss below the sweep, and then how much would that have been if I'd have entered on the break? 3-1. So I did fumble right there, but that's why I'm recording, so I can watch back and stuff. Let's check other pairs. So EU, I did notice on EU as well. Just if we do sneak to the daily, you can see here right where price wanted to um right where price wanted to stop, bearish daily fair value gap. So keep that in mind. That gives a reason for price to go the other way, right? And so far, hasn't really shown much sign of wanting to turn around. Well, you could say this is wanting to turn around, but it has invalidated the 5-minute fair value gap. So it's a little wishy-washy. There is consolidation here, wicks to the downside. Mm, I mean, is there a 1 minute that it's trying to fill? Oh yeah. Has that closed above? It has actually. Okay. All right. Potentially something there as well. Keep keep our eyes on that. How's GU doing? Still in this consolidation. It's just not really moved much, to be honest, in the past while, really, like past hour. It's just stayed stagnant. Um, yeah, so we're in a GJ trade. We'll see how that goes. Looks like it's starting to move a bit, but yeah, I'll keep you posted on how everything goes. All right, about to take an EU trade here. I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna take this. EU trade here is the idea is just got it. Okay. All right, let me explain real quick. Did here, did 8 pips here. Bit of a small position actually. I missed it my oh damn it. Yeah. Okay. 8 HBRI. It's kind of a weird one as well. Okay. Idea here. Um I'm playing off the lower time frame fair value gap. So right away, we obviously had that 1 minute that we saw the 1 minute fair value gap not getting invalidated. I like that. Secondly, we have consolidation before. So consolidation on the 1 minute, usually like that's some high time frame bounce. Um, so I like that as well. And then what happened here? So I was watching this. We saw price rapidly move up, and then this was the 1 minute, and then down as well. On the lower time frame, this is a lower time frame fair value gap. And what I was really looking for here was price not to sort of close below the so-called fair value gap. It's sort of hard because we don't have the lower time frame chart, but it's roughly around here, right? And we see price come down, sort of bounce around, came down. So I'm watching that, wicks up, close, and then the rally. So I bought on that. So it's looking starting to come down a bit. We have stop loss placed under some fair value gaps here. So hopefully that should protect us if it wants to come back down and have a little sweep. GJ is slowly ticking up. I've placed my first take profit at a 5 minute, at the top of a 5 minute fair value gap in case it decides to wick and come down. So hopefully I'll close that and then move my stops break even. Second take profit is up here. Just another area of liquidity. Yeah, wow. Okay, that was maybe not the best. We'll see how it goes. I'm thinking for now, take profit one definitely will be up here. Take profit one will probably be around here. We'll see. That'll be take profit two, and then the rest will just keep at keep up there. Yep, sweet. Okay, cool. Sweet as. All right. Take profit on GJ is imminent. Looking good so far. EU, if we can close above this level here, we should be fire. For now, we're just still in a bit of a consolidation, but should be all right, to be honest. I'm feeling I think this trade should be fine. GJ though, we'll just keep our eyes on this because this is about to hit it. Yeah, sweet. Oh, man, if we could have got down there, way better. So I usually like to close half the trade at roughly 1 to 1. So here we're at about 73, 74. So we'll just keep waiting until we hit that 1 to 1 mark. Nearly there. And I did 5 lots, so I'm gonna do, are we there yet? 2.5. So here we go. Boom. Closed. Awesome. Sweet as. First take profit hit on that. Now the next, I think we, it's up here. Will we hit it tonight? I'm not sure, but we'll see. EU, how are you doing? Okay, still just in a consolidation. That's all right. Yeah, okay. And we're moving the GJ stop loss. I do usually like to do break even just so it doesn't um just so we can close with profit, 99% of traders lose. So we want to be the small bit, we want to be the small bunch that wins. Uh so yeah, I'm gonna change my stop loss to where I entered the trade. We'll I'll tap back when we get some more action going on. Yep. I can see a close above here. Please. We can see. Damn. Thought I was going to catch that. Oh, we could maybe. We need to see a close. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. I not looking good so far. Could be the potential sweep, but more likely than probably not, to be honest. I mean, if we can see some decent confirmation, maybe we could add to the position, but because we do have obviously stuff down here. Let's see where it's has it swept to these? Not quite. It looks like that could just be a sweep, to be honest. And that could be a sweep right there. Let's see what it wants to do. If we can get a closure above this line right here, above roundabout like here, that'll be good. Okay. That's that's all right. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna add to the position just yet because yeah, we don't quite know what's happening. We could just be filling this tiny little fair value gap and then dicking down. Let's see. We have got all these fair value gaps in here as well. So we have to be careful of those. This is probably hey, but GJ though. GJ's doing wonders for us. It's going good. Next up, let's level up here. I need to sleep pretty soon, so hopefully, hopefully it can just, hopefully we can make some money while we're asleep. But if not, yeah, we'll just pray this goes good. It looks like okay, yeah, all right. Probably just a sweep. People typically will put their stops below the accumulation, whatever you call it. This wasn't really a sweep, it's a fair value gap fill. And that's why I was sort of emphasizing, I guess, before, like fair value gaps, you want to be more careful about where you place your stops. I placed them down here, and obviously this didn't take me out, so that kept me safe. If we see like some bullish confirmation from this leg down, it's a good sign that this is a sweep. So if we can see some kind of bullish candle form here, that'd be really good. 3, 2, 1. cares? Oh, not nice. Don't like the big wick sub. Maybe it's trying to just fill this little bugger in here. We'll see. Can't be any fair value gaps anytime soon because of this big wick here, though. That's kind of annoying. Yeah. Most likely a sweep, I'm going to say. Most likely a sweep. So, yeah, I'm going to hold my position out. And hopefully we can hit take profit one when, like, while I'm still awake. Maybe we'll make it the top. We'll make it the top of that fair value gap there, probably. Oops. Let's see. There's no fair value gaps there, really. See, 15-minute, yeah. We take profit one up there. And that's roughly 1-to-1. Yep. Cool. Make that take profit one. Take profit two can be up here at the top, like so. Maybe we'll just make that green. And then the rest is history. While we get to the, geez, where is it? We get up here. How are we looking? Yeah, this is kind of the boring part while we wait for the trade to see what it does. Not much action going on. We just patience, really. Don't close out early, obviously. All that stuff. Do I what do I do? Do I continue recording tomorrow? I don't know what the recording is going to be like. I'm doing this on Zoom, so we'll see. Hopefully the recording actually works and I can upload this video. I'm just in the middle of making my new like YouTube actual channel to upload this on. Yeah, still wondering how to do this. Okay. Hello. Decent value gap. Cool. Maybe we could if we don't go down right away, we keep this fair value gap, could see potentially an addition to the position. And it's great if we close above this as well. Great if we close above this right here. We'll wait 30 seconds. Yeah, let me know how you've liked the video so far. I probably won't make them this long each time just because it's probably not the best, probably not too enjoyable to watch, just me like staring at a screen and not really doing much. Five. This is how I trade though. 2, 1. Cool. All right. Yeah, I'm feeling all right about this trade now. Especially since because you can look at the 1 minute and it will give you, I like to look at the 1 minute for the kind of confirmation about where it's sort of going, especially like looking at these mini fair value gaps, that those can give you some good indications usually. Like we close this bearish one here, so that's invalidated, right? And now let's see what happens with this bullish one here. No, we can mark out the 50% zone on this. I didn't actually do much. I didn't add much of a I didn't add much to my EU trade, but this could be, we could add a little more here. We just don't want to see price close below this black line here. Okay. Let's see here. If we can see some kind of bullish closure above the fair value gap, that's what we want. Euro USD. What did I did 8 before. Maybe we'll do 4. Not too much, but just enough to give it an extra boost, Stop loss. QJ. Euro for 494 397 1. Okay. Holding out still. This will probably be the candle here. Let's check what the stop, what the take profit was. 10120. Hopefully we can add to the position, It's always nice. Get that entry price a little lower. Okay. We want to see it close above this level here. Let's see it. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, okay. Not quite yet. It's not ready to rip. It's all right. All good. Maybe now. It's wanting to. It's definitely wanting to. But we don't know if the fair value gaps like been validated until we see that closure above, See how it's just wicking? Like that could easily be filling this, like, well, not filling, there's no bearish fair value gap, but it could be a fake out, right? You never know 100% if fair value gaps are gonna work, I guess, but you always want to look for the extra confluence because proportionally, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm not going to even try. And we've got closure here, so here we go. All right, added to my position. Wow, frick. Okay. Hopefully that's not too much of a hassle. How's GJ going? Okay. Well, a decent take profit here. I started to consolidate a bit. Man, if we could have just waited one more second, could have got a better entry. Let's see, what do we get in this? We got at this 480. So it's probably like 475-ish. 75 around there. Same stop loss. Make it a bit longer. And take profit. Take profit 1. We'll keep the same. Or I don't even know if I'm going to be awake to hit these take profits. Still valid. Fair value gap still valid. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be awake to do these, so we'll just have to pray it doesn't stop me out. No, it's gonna, yeah. It's probably not the best thing to do. All right. Yeah. We close above, keep the fair value gap validated. 2, 1. Cool. Still valid. Awesome. Um, yep. Coolio, coolio. Okay, it's not gonna actually. All right. I was expecting to come back to the chart and see it hit my stop loss. Right as I paused it last time, it just boom down. But hey, look, let's see where this closes. In this area, it looks like it will. Boom, massive wick showing buying pressure. Look at that. Good buying pressure. And you could say into the order block as well. So it's valid, still valid. Probably shouldn't have added to my position, to be honest. Not the best thing to do usually. Um, but hey, we did get bullish confirmation, so it's not like I entered off of emotion, right? Partly, but I did follow my rules, and I did buy when I got the bullish confirmation. So I mean, I don't wanna hear it. Here we go. Yeah, hopefully I can take profit one, and we'll be chilling. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay. Um, I'm not feeling confident about this really, but what I did notice was my stops were not at the most, well, not at the best level. I feel like we could put them more below this area because, see, there are fair value gaps within here. And I do think price, if it does want to come down, see, down here would be probably too much. Whereas here, we could sweep that, to be honest. But I bet maybe fair value gaps if I had to choose something. Because I'm just looking at the dollar index as well. You can use that for confluence. So um just looking here. Okay, we could be filling this fair value gap in here. Although most likely, you know, we probably dollar index probably wants to test this fair value gap up here. Sweep this potentially and you know come up here. I did make the mistake of not actually checking the dollar index today. It's always good practice to see what the dollar index is doing because that gives that obviously the euro is traded against the US dollar. So we want to see where the US dollar is going. If we see confluence of it wanting to, hit certain areas, then that'll be opposite for euro. So big fair value gap in here. Should have noticed that. That's just my bad, really. We could be filling this in here. See, the problem with the dollar index chart as well is that the candles are kind of busted up. Like you don't really know if that's filled the fair value gap or not. Like, see, it's off by like 2 micro cents, right? Like I don't, it's just pretty small. It is looking like it probably wants. It is looking like it wants to rip though. I'm not sure what I would be waiting for on this though. Maybe there's some 1 minute. There's this here, but apart from that, I've got the euro chart on my phone here. Yeah, apart from that, probably not looking the best for the old euro trade. Just thinking, do I change my stop loss? Oh, man, I need to sleep. Yeah, this is not looking good. I'm gonna put my stop loss. I'm gonna change my stop losses to this level right here. Um, 385. It's different on MetaTrader though. It's pretty annoying. It's about like three 350 on MetaTrader 5. I'm 350. All right. Oops. 950. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna change my stop loss. Um, yeah. All right. All right. I'm gonna sleep now. We'll tap back. I'll tap back tomorrow. I move my stop losses so that it's gonna hopefully fill in that fair value gap and like not stop me out. But yeah, I don't know how my editing is gonna be with this and stuff, but I'll hopefully be able to like mash it together in iMovie or something. But yeah, pray that the trades go good, I guess. Fingers crossed. All right. See you tomorrow. Goodbye. All right. Um, welcome back. It's a new day today and down about 0.5% on the account. So a few things to go over. So maybe we'll start with EU. We did end up losing both those trades, unfortunately. The additional stop losses did not help. Um, and I think I can see why. So when we're looking at the daily, we can see this massive daily fair value gap in here. And I didn't really keep that in mind, I suppose, when thinking about longs, because yeah, this is massive, right? So price most likely wants to tap into it. This little candle here, probably not enough. So price probably wants to retrace maybe to roughly around here and then reach the monthly highs. If not, I mean, hopefully it does, right? And something else to keep in mind, we have here this daily fair value gap, which I did actually talk about, and I didn't really consider it enough, I suppose, because price did react off this. And if we go down to the 4 hour, we can see here where prices, you can see, so if I mark the top of it here, and we'll scroll to the left, we can see all these levels where price swept. All of these here. So decent short, but I just didn't see it, unfortunately. And it's just how it goes sometimes. Um so yeah, price just I my daily bias was just off. That's all it really was. So good learning really. Um how would I have played this differently? I would have seen maybe that there was obviously the Fair Valley gap getting filled. This leg up here pushed past the 50% mark of that bearish daily Fair Valley gap. I would potentially wait for some kind of Fair Valley gap to get filled in around here. So maybe here could be a potential entry. Mm, I wouldn't take that. Oh, I would maybe wait for some kind of breaker structure there. Yeah, it doesn't not too many good entries. Something around here would I'd maybe enter on. So potentially something like this. But this is way past. I'm asleep by then. So nothing really on EU. It'd need to be some kind of entry in here, but yeah, nothing really happened. So unfortunate. Um, let's go to GJ. Now, right before I slept, I um I kind of have this sort of I kind of had this um I've been making this observation that GJ actually moves in the opposite direction to EU and sometimes GU just because they both pound. But um I'm not too sure because I usually see it moving with the dollar index. Like if you kind of go to GJ, the chart's kind of similar, right? So I was thinking, and I was more confident on, especially since I hit my first take profit, I was more confident on the EU trade. So what I did was, I mean, and this is just emotions. This is a mistake. Saw price come down like about here, and I just took my second take profit. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna cash out. I'm betting on this EU trade to go well because I saw all those little fair value gaps. Um, but yeah, if I'd have left it, it could have just kept ripping. So another mistake. But we're only down 0.5%. This was a win overall, about like yeah, 1%, and then we lost on EU. So yeah, that kind of wraps it up. Let me know if you enjoy this, and yeah, I'll probably keep making these just because they're quite good for me. Goodbye.